What's going on, Pacer Nation? Oh, yeah. Welcome to another episode of Pacing the Floor, where we, of course, talk about your Indiana Pacers as well as the rest of the NBA. Man, woo. You know what? Pacers back in the playoffs. Let's get it. We back, baby. Unbelievable. Finally back in there. But you know, how we always do. About to go over these stats real quick. All right. Pacers with an impressive victory. 157 to 115 over the Atlanta Hawks. We got Miles Turner at 31 points, 12 rebounds. Okay. 4 blocks. Okay. Plus 26. That's what I'm talking about. Siakam, 28 points, 6 rebounds, plus 27. Halliburton, 12 points. We'll take it, but we need more, especially when you're getting paid next year. He was 12 points, 13 assists, 3 steals, plus 27. Nimhard, 10 points, 5 assists. Neesmith, sold me on DraftKings. Needed 10 from Neesmith. I got 8. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds. All right, let's go to the all-world, all-NBA bench, number 1 in the league. Ben Shepherd chipped in with 7 points, 4 rebounds. Jalen Smith, 10 points, 5 rebounds. McDermott, McBuckets again? I mean, McBricks turned back to McBuckets? I don't know. 15 points, 3 of 5 from 3. Thank you. 1 rebound, 1 assist. McConnell, Energizer Bunny, always doing his thing. 17 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds. My man Toppin chipped in with 7 with 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Kendall Brown got some bump at 4 points. My man Walker coming in here cashing threes. He had 8 with 5 rebounds. Get this boy some playing time, bro. Come on. Quentin Jackson got in with a donut, and JJ got in with a donut. Let's go over the team stats real quick. Team stats, we got Hawks shot 43.8%, 39 of 89. Pacers shot 65%, 65 of 100. Damn, attempts. That's what I'm talking about. But it was against the Hawks. They play no defense. But anyway, 3-pointers. Hawks 33.3%, 12 of 36. Pacers 52.8%, 19 of 36. Great. Hawks are great on the free throw line. 25 of 27 for 92.6%. And the Pacers are okay. 80%, 8 of 10. How you can score 157 points and you only shot 10 free throw attempts? That's a lot of scoring. Oh, let's see. Hawks had 25 assists. Pacers had 41. Hawks had 32 rebounds. Pacers had 48. Like I told you, win the assist battle, win the rebound battle, you win the game. Hawks had 9 offensive rebounds. Pacers had 12. Hawks had 6 steals. Pacers had 10 steals. Hawks had 5 blocks. Pacers had 6 blocks. Hawks had 15 turnovers. Pacers had 14 turnovers. That's it for the stats. All right, we're going to get into it now. So, basically, let's go over the game. First of all, want to congratulate the Pacers for finally getting back into the playoffs. And it's been since 2020 in the bubble, and the Pacer fans wasn't even there for that. Um, Pacer fans seen the play until probably hasn't seen the playoffs since 2019. So before we get into it, I want y'all to listen to your head coach, Rick Carlisle, because I kind of agree with some of the things that he was saying. So let's listen into that.
As far as this game today goes, I really liked our second half, and our first half was really not acceptable for what our standards are and what our capabilities are. We just we were trading shots, and we were playing it like a Rucker Pro League game instead of a serious NBA game that really meant something. And so I was proud of the way we adjusted our attitude in the second half. Gave up 43 points instead of 73 or whatever it was, and that's an important step in the right direction. As for the playoffs, we're very, very pleased to be back in, and this is a new beginning, and we're unsure who we're going to play yet. It's going to be either New York or Milwaukee. Either opponent will be great competition, hell of a challenge, great venues to play at, and great experience for us. But we've worked hard. We've played extremely hard this year to put ourselves in this position, and we're looking forward to the next step.
Rick, what did making the playoffs mean to this group? What was the celebration like just now in the locker room?
Just you have to dial up social media and find out.
You guys scored a bunch in this game, obviously.
Well, let me ask you a question. We're happy to be in, but our work's just begun. That's the way we're going to look at this. And so, just getting to the playoffs is not the goal. The goal is a championship, and so getting to the playoffs is certainly one step toward the goal. But we've got to think big. We've got to have big aspirations, and we've got to have high standards. And so that's what we're going to take into this. So we'll find out who we're going to play.
What stood out to you about your team's offensive execution in this game?
Well, our offense is always going to be better when we're getting stops. I mean, when we're giving up 43 points and a half, our production's going to be even more efficient than when we're giving up 73. And so, I talked before the game about it. We've worked so hard defensively that we can't get into these situations where just because we build up a 12 or 14 or 15 point lead, we get loose, and that's what happened in the first half. And look, the playoffs, that just is a non-entity. That kind of thing just cannot happen. Otherwise, you get your ass beat.
Hey, you heard it. You heard it right from the horse's mouth. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Look, that can't happen. It can't happen at all. I mean, that first half, like you said, Rucker probably it's a shootout. I mean, no defense was being played. Yeah, the offense was there, but I mean, it's the Hawks. They play no defense. We don't want to get in these type of games. We got to dictate how the game is going to be played. We have to dictate Pacers ball. We have to do it. If we don't do it, it's just I don't know what we're going to do. We got to do that. So I just wanted to say that, because the reason why I put that out there is because I got Pacers fans telling me to relax and what you expect from a young team. And they just, be happy with making the playoffs and that. Your head coach just told you. This is a stepping stone. Stop with all the loser talk, okay? I mean, mediocrity at its finest from all these fans. Bottom line is, you want to win a championship. You never won an NBA championship. That's gotta like burn you up a little bit. You have to go into these playoffs like the Miami Heat did last year. They went from playing team to the NBA championship. Come on now. These are the things we got to do. We got to do them. Guaranteed. Like, I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out, though. But I just want to say the big three, they stepped up. I mean, Halliburton kind of stepped up. But, I mean, Pascal Siakam did his thing. Miles Turner, what in the, like, unbelievable. And shout out to Miles Turner, man. Come on now. He came out, he addressed the crowd. He's like, we ain't losing no damn Atlanta. We're going to be a playoff team again tonight or this afternoon. And they did. They did. They came out hot, finally. And they never let up. I mean, yeah, they tied it up, I think, a little bit before the half. Then we jumped back on them and handled business like we're supposed to do. So, you know, hey, that's playoff basketball. Crowd was in it. Everybody hyped. Big three stepped up. I'm gonna need Halliburton to give me a little bit more points. Don't be skittish in the playoffs. Don't do it. You know. Want to talk a little bit about what it takes to win a playoff series, especially if you don't have home field or home court advantage, which we should have had if we didn't lose the bum teams. You know, I got people telling me, oh, they got what 47 wins or something like that. You know, we could have had 55 wins. I know it's at least 8 games we sold on. We just choked against bums. Now let's say we ain't gonna win all those, but let's say half. 4 more games gives us 51. 51 puts us in. Let's look it up. It puts us at in second place. New York is in second place with 50 wins, 32 losses. We'd have 51 wins. We'd be in second with home court for the first 2 rounds. At least. So when y'all say it's only 3 or 4 games, what the hell? I don't never want to hear that out your mouth again. 3 or 4 games is the difference between hosting and being a guest in Milwaukee. We could have been hosting someone. So understand how basketball is played. Got a lot of fans out here that don't really know what they're talking about, unfortunately. And just want to be like the Pacers players are. You heard the coach. Play like you want to win. In other words, is what he's saying. Don't just go in. We just so lax and don't don't get startled by much, which is a good thing, in clutch time, but sometimes you gotta have that will to win. We come out the gate too relaxed. You need to come out the gate aggressive. And they did that this game because they had to. But guess what? You're gonna have to again. Look, it ain't over. It ain't over at all. Yeah, so basically what it takes to win a playoff series is when you're on the road is you gotta steal one. You gotta steal one of the first two. Gotta do it. So we steal one of the first two. Then we go home for two. Now, a good team will get those two and be up 3-1. With all the pressure in the world on the home team to win 3 in a row. That's hard to do. They may win the next one in Milwaukee or whatever, come back to the Pacers in game 6. We got to win that and close it out. That's what it takes to win a playoff series. But I'm going to tell you probably what's going to happen in the playoff series between the Pacers and Bucks. Pacers going to get one of them too. They're going to come back home to Indiana, and they're going to be 11 life and slip up and give up one of them games at home. After 4 games, it'll be 2-2. Then what'll happen is Bucks will win. They go up 3-2. Pacers win 3-3. Last game, game 7 in Milwaukee for it all. Who will win? I think if we go to game 7, we're going to put the pressure on the Bucks. They will fold. Pacers will win. I'm kind of jumping the gun. That's supposed to be in my last segment. But that's what it's going to take to win. That's exactly what it's going to take. Without that, it's going to be tough. Very tough. So, we had a poll. I got to go over the poll. See who the player of the game is going to be. If I can get to it. Good God. We got a lot of stuff going on today. All right. So we have 4 contestants. And the first contestant is Pascal Siakam. Second contestant, Tyrese Halliburton. Third contestant, McConnell, Energizer Bunny. And the fourth contestant, Miles Turner. So Siakam got 16% of the vote. And Halliburton got 11% of the vote. Lots of votes here. McConnell got 5% of the vote. And with the overwhelming 68% of the vote, wow, it's your boy, fan favorite, Mr. Miles Turner. Congratulations. Miles, hey, you came out the gate. I picked you too. And I give Miles a lot of crap. Mr. Lego Man. I give him a lot of crap. But, hey, you stepped up. did what we supposed to do. And you do that, I gotta give you your props. I don't just hate now. I congratulate too. So, but let's go ahead and talk about this last game. This last topic. The next game. Sorry about that. And I mean, you gotta really look at it. Isn't this what we wanted? Isn't this what we wanted? We wanted the Bucks. We wanted the Bucks, and we got them. I put a poll out. I said, will the Pacers win their first round playoff series against the Bucks? And let's see, overwhelming 92% of the vote goes to none other than the Pacers winning. Yes, everybody, 92% of Pacer Nation says yes, they will win that first round against the Bucks, which would be a great start of the playoff series. Speaking of it, these Bucks, we gotta go in this game a certain way. And we all know we 4-1 the Bucks. And you can look right and look on there and you can see this is the playoff series. This is the way it's gonna go. It's gonna go down. Bucks are 3 seed. Pacers 6 seed. It's gonna be interesting. This whole series is gonna be the East is gonna be interesting because if you look, you got Sixers and the Heat. I believe Sixers are gonna win at home. That leaves Bulls and Hawks. I think the Bulls are gonna win that one. Then it's gonna be Heat and Bulls. Heat gonna win. So you got Heat as 8 seed again. You seen what they did last year. This gonna be a tough series. 1-8 gonna be tough. 2-7 gonna be tough because Philly ain't playing around with New York. Okay. 3-6 gonna be tough. We 4-1 the Bucks. And then you got 4-5. Cavaliers and Magic duking it out. Y'all better be paying attention to every last playoff series in the East. It's going to be bananas. Unbelievable. But bottom line is we gotta come out the gate hot. Like I told you before. You got to win one of the first two. You got to do what you did in the regular season till they can beat it. Bucks struggle against us because they don't play team ball. The Pacers play team ball. That's what Pacers do. Everybody gets the rock. Anybody could be hot any given night. It's hard to defend that. Then you look on the Buck side, they just got their big three. And they alienate everybody else. So when it comes time for them, another player, it isn't one of the big three to step up, it could be a struggle. But bottom line, Lillard, he ain't really that good if you ask me. I think we could D him up. The problem is Giannis. And remember, we 4-1 though without Pascal. But Giannis will work, will literally stopped him was when we built the wall. Please listen to me. Build that wall, make Giannis pass the ball out. Either that, he got to run through you and take a charge and get in foul trouble. Or take a jumper. Giannis to take jumpers all day long. I don't want Giannis at the free throw line. I don't want Giannis penetrating the paint. Build the wall. Let somebody else beat us. I want to see it. I want to see it. You guard two people. Lillard. Somebody on Lillard at all times. 2 to 3 people on Giannis at all times. Build a wall. They're going to have to have somebody else is going to have to do it. Somebody else is like Middleton. I don't see that happening. Middleton stepping up? No, don't see it. You got who else? Who else they got? Portis. Portis, all he do is get mad. Portis, he a baller now, but he just be all flustered. We can't have Portis coming in and punking us, okay? He just had a double-double this last game against Orlando. Portis came in, got 17 to 10. Can't happen. We got Siakam now too? No. Lopez, he ain't nothing but a role player. Patrick Beverly, he ain't nothing but a role player. He probably won't even see the court. You know, they got a number of role players on their team. And then they on their third coach and ain't even been, what, how many games? You know, a season maybe? Because Budenhauser got bounced for no reason. I mean, yeah, they got embarrassed by the Heat, but I don't think he should have been fired. I actually think he's still a good coach. He just had a bad matchup, and they wasn't ready for that stifling defense that the Heat, puts on you. So, bottom line, then they get rid of a Holiday. Get Lillard. He plays no defense. Like, they got worse. And the defense definitely got worse. And that's why they had 3 seeds instead of 1 seed like last year. But bottom line is, let the role players do what they got to do. Give them a chance. See if they could, do something. But put Nembhard or Neesmith on Lillard, lock them up. Then it's up to Siakam, Miles, and whoever. Put the wall up. And I'm telling you, we got to steal one of these first 2. And I don't want it to be no close game and then Milwaukee wins in the first one because they're going to be ready in the second one. When I mean steal, you got to steal. Like, it's like we got to get blown out in the first one and then get them in the second one. Or we got to win the first one. But what if we could win all 4? We 4-1 them, right? We 4-1 them. Now we go 4-0 them. Yes, please. 4-0. That's what we need. Don't stress me out, please. But it is what it is. Anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in. Playoffs coming next, baby. Get ready, get prepared, watch these games. I'm telling you, we coming in hard on pacing the floor. We gonna even post up some games. We watching all the games. We probably post up, some short videos of other games because this is gonna be interesting playoffs in Eastern Conference. Anyway, don't forget to follow us on social media on the X at PTF_NBA, and on Facebook at PT space floor. You can also follow me, Pacer Cop, on the X at Pacer_Cop, and on Facebook at Pacer Space Cop. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.